Turning now to weather here, we do have sunny skies in Kansas City right now, but what about the rest of the week? Of course, we know we got some big things happening at Arrowhead coming soon. Storm Track 5 meteorologist Alina Lee, Alina Lee, sorry, she's here with your first forecast.
It's like you flip-flopped. You were calling Aaron Alina, now you're calling me Aaron.
I know.
It's okay, I get it. When you flip-flop your schedule, names get tricky for sure. We're talking about sunshine though across the area this afternoon, and it's spreading across our entire viewing area, across most of Kansas, Missouri. Clear skies just about everywhere you look here. Board and Home Improvement City Cam showing you a live look from our Briarcliff Hilltop City Cam, showing you downtown Kansas City with the clear skies overhead, and temperatures are getting back to 80 degrees. We're stuck right now at 78 in Kansas City. St. Joseph, same for you. Maryville also in the upper 70s. 80 from Lawrence even to Sedalia, Butler, Harrisonville, Garnett, and Ottawa. And we're going to stay in the low 80s for the rest of the afternoon once we get there here in Kansas City. Of course, you look at our satellite and radar picture, and it is quiet across both states on either side of the state line. Not much to show you there, and same here for our live power Doppler. Little to no action happening here on that latest sweep. But for highs today, expecting low 80s mostly everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if a few spots got stuck near 79 degrees, but majority of us will get to 80 to 83 degrees. Even across the middle of our viewing area here this afternoon, with a nice north wind between 5 and 15 miles per hour, we could get a gust roughly up to 20 at times, so there is going to be a little bit of a breeze. Otherwise, pretty comfortable for I guess September 8th at this time. 82 in Paola, 83 in Lacine, expecting those low 80s even in Warrensburg, Harrisonville, Butler. While you're already at 80 degrees right now, maybe warming up about 2 or 3 degrees. Now tomorrow morning starts out another cool and crisp start to our day when temperatures drop down to the 50s. 60 is where we typically are this time of year in Kansas City. I think we're going to get down to 56 or 57 with the dry air that's in place now and the winds relaxing out of the north at about 5 miles per hour. After that, things start to warm right back up, especially on Friday. High temperatures jumping closer to the upper 80s, maybe a few spots in the 90s, and then we'll have back-to-back days in the upper 80s to around 90 degrees, both Saturday and possibly even on Sunday. So this weekend certainly going to be feeling more like summer. And then early next week, we start to see a little shift in our pattern. Things turn a little more active, especially late Tuesday, heading into Wednesday. A front is expected to push through and could provide us with our next best chance for rain. However, models are in complete disagreement with the front, the timing and the strength and things like that. So we've held off on adding any chances just yet. I think the majority of the trend is actually pushing off to a later date. So for the rain chances, obviously not expecting anything in the next 4 days. So good to go. If you have any plans to wash the car, you shouldn't have to worry about any issues with the weather just today, Thursday, Friday, and even all the way up through this weekend. Meanwhile, in the tropics, we still are talking about Larry. It is actually downgraded now to a Category 2 storm. It was once Category 3 status just within the last couple of days. But again, as you kind of glaze over this track here, obviously curving out to sea, staying out in the Atlantic and making no major direct impact across the eastern seaboard. But we are going to be watching closely as this area of disturbed weather in the northern Gulf Coast continues to get a little more organized. And that is why the National Hurricane Center has put both 2 days in advance and a 5-day in advance 50% chance for developing into something tropical. All right, Security Bank 7-day forecast. Again, today and tomorrow, 2 of the nicest days of the work week until things start to warm right back up. And just to give you a little bit of a close-up look at the Chiefs forecast really quickly, expecting 80s, maybe even up near 90 degrees between kickoff and halftime, and then dropping casually to the middle 80s by the time we get into fourth quarter. So probably going to need lots of water that day if you're going to be tailgating early on in the morning, and then obviously in the afternoon it's certainly going to be a hot day, maybe a little touch more humid as well. Kelly?